A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham became the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers. Judah became the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez became the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Amminadab. Amminadab became the father of Nahshon, Nahshon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz became the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Obed became the father of Jesse, Jesse the father of David the king. David became the father of Solomon, whose mother had been the wife of Uriah. Solomon became the father of Rehoboam, Rehoboam the father of Abijah, Abijah the father of Asaph, Asaph became the father of Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat the father of Joram, Joram the father of Uzziah, Uzziah became the father of Jotham, Jotham the father of Ahaz, Ahaz the father of Hezekiah, Hezekiah became the father of Manasseh, Manasseh the father of Amos, Amos the father of Josiah, Josiah became the father of Jeconiah and his brothers at the time of the Babylonian exile. After the Babylonian exile, Jeconiah became the father of Shealtiel, Shealtiel the father of Zerubbabel, Zerubbabel the father of Abiud, Abiud became the father of Eliakim, Eliakim the father of Azor, Azor the father of Zadok, Zadok became the father of Achim, Achim the father of Eliad, Eliad the father of Eleazar, Eleazar became the father of Mathan, Mathan the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary. Of her was born Jesus, who is called the Christ. Thus, the total number of generations from Abraham to David is 14 generations. From David to the Babylonian exile, 14 generations. From the Babylonian exile to the Christ, 14 generations. The Gospel of the Lord.
I remember going back to the early stage of my formation when I first heard this gospel. Honestly, it often bored me. It felt like nothing more than a long list of names, and sometimes it even made me sleepy, especially since I didn't know who those people were or why they mattered. But later, as I continued my studies and deepened my understanding, hearing this gospel again opened my eyes to something profound. I realized that behind each name lies a story, and those stories carry lessons that can greatly inspire us. What once seemed like a monotonous genealogy is actually a testimony of God's faithfulness through generations, showing us that He works through both the great and the flawed, the known and the forgotten. In the same way, our own stories, our families, our struggles, and even our mistakes are not wasted, but can be woven into God's greater purpose, into something extraordinary. The family tree of Jesus teaches us patience, showing that God's promises unfold over generations, not instantly. In a fast-paced world where some often seek quick results, or for those who often feel pressured to achieve quickly or measure their worth by grades and even popularity, this passage reassures that growth is a journey and that true value lies not in achievements or success, but to trust God's timing and wisdom. Here's why. As I said, behind those names are real stories, stories of faith, failure, and redemption. For instance, Abraham, the father of faith, doubted God's promise and tried to take matters into his own hands. David, the great king, committed grave sins of adultery and murder. Solomon, known for wisdom, allowed his heart to be led astray by wealth and foreign gods. Even Rahab, a prostitute, and Ruth, a foreigner, are included in the line of Christ. Borrowing the words of St. Augustine, he said, God writes straight with crooked lines. He takes our flaws, failures, and broken paths and still directs them toward His perfect plan of salvation. This inspires us today because it shows that our weaknesses, mistakes, and imperfections do not disqualify us from God's purpose. Instead, He can transform them into instruments of grace. Just as He used Abraham's faith, David's repentance, and Ruth's loyalty, He can use our daily struggles, our brokenness, and our small acts of love to continue His work of salvation in the world. The genealogy teaches us that God's faithfulness is greater than human failure, and that each of us, no matter how ordinary or imperfect, has a place in His unfolding plan. As we enter more deeply into the Advent season, may we carry this message of hope that behind every name in that long list was a story preparing the way for Christ. That just as Christ came through a lineage of flawed yet faithful people, He also comes to us today, inviting us to trust His timing and to prepare our hearts for His saving presence.